This is a pretty damning video, and we're not going to show the whole thing. So Project Veritas is a group that will go out undercover, and they will set up online dating profiles. And what they'll do is they'll match with people. They'll get attractive men or women, depending on who they're going after. There's a lot of gay guys that fall for this, it turns out. But what they'll do is they'll go out. It's not Project Veritas anymore. It's James O'Keefe. But Project Veritas started this. O'Keefe's doing the same work by himself now. He'll go out, and he will get individuals that work at tech companies, that work at government intelligence agencies, pharmaceutical companies, and the likes, you name it. Take them out with whoever the decoy is, with a hidden camera, and get them a little liquored up, and then get them to confess to things on camera. I mean, some people have freaked out. There was one guy, like, got up in the middle of the restaurant, started throwing shit and stuff like that, but he'll have the decoy sit there, extract this information out of him, get him to drop bombshells about stuff the federal government's doing, stuff Pfizer's doing, stuff that tech companies are doing, you name it. And then he comes out of the corner in the restaurant like Chris Hansen with a bunch of paperwork and confronts him. It's hilarious. Well, they got somebody who was a top White House cyber official. This is a gay guy, thought he was on a date with another dude. And it's shocking how many of these people that are in high up confidential positions, the things they will just say after a couple glasses of wine. Go ahead and check this out here. We're not going to play the whole thing, but you'll get the gist of it.
I work for the White House.
So you're pretty high up in the government.
Yeah, I'm fairly high up. I'm good at keeping secrets, and so I manage
Obviously not.
2 federal agencies, the State Department and USAID.
So when you say it's like security, like you're protecting
The networks of the federal agencies
You're
that you give all your information to.
the
I need a
mission
code.
is to protect
Right, yes.
information.
And we are like the president's voice when we go into meetings in terms of discussing and promoting the president's priorities.
Is he going to be the nominee?
Yes. And she will be the vice president nominee.
Yeah, I don't.
There was a debate about removing her from the ticket, but sadly they didn't. She can't keep black
the
staff.
fuck?
They quit on her in mass.
But with him, I mean, he's got
I know.
dementia.
Yeah, well, he's definitely slowing down.
Or they know that he has those issues.
I think so.
But they're not
I mean,
willing
the
to say
polling
it.
shows it. And,
They're not willing to say it
correct.
publicly.
And same thing
But
with
why
Kamala
not?
Harris. Is she's not popular, but you can't remove the first black lady to be vice president from the goddamn presidential ticket. Like,
I
what
see.
kind of message are you going to send to, like, the African-American voter? How would you spin that? People would be like, what the fuck? Like she's a woman and she's multiracial. I think that they're really concerned about this.
But they won't say it. Well, I guess if they say it publicly,
Correct.
that
They
Biden
can't say it publicly.
they can't say
There
it
you go.
No,
publicly.
they got to
Do
toe
they
the
say it
line.
privately?
So there you have it. The top White House cybersecurity official on the record saying Biden has lost the step, which we all know. That's not newsworthy. But the key part there was the Kamala thing to me. Did you hear that? He said they can't kick the first black vice president off of the ticket because of what that would do to the black community. So to the black community out there that's listening to this show, all 6 of you, the black people out there. I mean, let's call it like it is. 6.5 if you include Monty Scott. To the black people out there listening to this show, that's how the Democratic Party sees you, a means to an end. Nothing more than a mere vote. Well, we can't kick her off. Then, the coloreds won't vote for us. They'll get awful rambunctious again. We can't have that. Those uppity blacks. We can't have that. That's how the Democratic Party sees you. A means to an end. They have a candidate who they know isn't qualified, they know is unpopular, they know can't string a coherent sentence together, the vice presidential candidate, and Kamala Harris. They know she's an idiot who's unqualified for the job and bad at it. He even said she has staff walking out en masse because she's such a horrible boss. But they won't fire her because they need the votes of the black community. Think about that when you go to vote. Hey, thanks for watching. If you liked what you saw, be sure to click the link in the description to get the full episode on Rumble. If you prefer to listen along, you could actually get us on Spotify, Spreaker, and iHeartRadio. You can also go to www.outlawstreamers.com to learn more about not just my show, but tons of other great shows and all the exciting projects they have coming up. Follow my socials at Caleb Isn't Funny on Twitter and Instagram, at Caleb Salvatore Comedy on the Chinese Spy app that is TikTok, and be sure to like and subscribe to this YouTube channel. Thanks, and we'll see you every Saturday for brand new episodes of That's Based. Peace.